Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. I have the next Olga Papercraft Society box, the one that looks like this. That's the music themed, which is very exciting. I'm a very musical person, so I love that idea. And it comes with these 3 ink pads, so some browns and an orange to kind of, if you want to go the instrument route. Comes with some gold embossing powder, some shaker treble clefs. I think they're all treble clefs. Can't quite see in there yet, but always they have a card with some tips for heat embossing there. An embossing folder that has a staff and piano keys, which is fun. So, and one of the dies coordinates with that. You get cardstock here in that peachy orange color, gold, and black, and the paper is this beautiful rose color, like a distressed coffee stained musical one, and then I know I'm missing some there, some vellum, which is really pretty, some music paper, my Hamlet, that's fun. I'm trying to play that on the piano before I use that. Some wood grain paper to make your instruments, and some more vellum. Of course, a book of ideas, the stamp set, which looks like this. Got some great instruments on there and the components you need to create some of these instruments. These are the dies that go with the piano keys and so forth. So I thought today, and of course it's all in this sleeve, alright, let's get started on our project. Alright, I've got a piece of Bristol card here that I'm just going to make a background and then cut out from there. So I'll do some ink smooshing. I like to use Bristol when I'm going to make a card because it has a whiter, it's a whiter color than regular watercolor paper, and I find that it just translates better to than using my regular watercolor paper. Alright, I'm going to grab a couple of these colors and then do some ink smooshing. And use some of the embossing powder and just give that a zhuzh, and then just kind of roll that around in there. Get my paper a little bit wet, just like so. Just get yourself something that is relatively usable for a background. If that's not enough for you, you can go ahead and dry it and then do some more on top of that and just kind of layer upon layer. Okay, so a card was harmed in the making of this video. I had to start over because I just hated it. So I got another piece of Bristol and I did some ink smushing and I did some splattering, and I'm much happier with that. I cut 2 of these out, one in the peach cardstock that comes in the kit and one in the black, and I'm going to hold on that. I'm just going to take my embossing Versamark clear ink, whatever sticky ink you have, and then I'm going to sort of randomly dip bits of it in there. I'm not looking for complete coverage. I want some of that to peek through. I catch it's a nice pretty gold. Since I don't know where my spots are, I kind of have to look at that. I'm such a messy person. And then you can kind of see, you get that variegated look. So put that aside first. And I'm going to heat that with my heat tool. So what you end up getting, I don't know if that's going to show up quite on the screen, but with that randomness, you get this almost hammered metal look, and I think it looks really cool. It's very sort of not neat and tidy, but which is definitely, as you can see, not my MO. So then the black will kind of make it pop against this, and this is a super simple background that you can do. This card, by the way, measures 5 inches by 5 inches. So I'm just going to grab my glue. Sometimes it's just nice to have a simple card, just a few ink splooshes and some sprays, and call it a day. Of course, we need a sentiment on there. So I'm just going to layer this and then just offset it just a bit. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. If you always like a good laugh, that way you can come back and see more. I'm going to turn that over and lose my thing. Look at that. This is better than the circus. Okay, let's do this method. to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. That way I can put it on a base that is the same folded over. And I will be ready to go with that. Can stamp, or there are sentiments you can die cut out. And this could be a masculine one as well, which is nice. That works. Pretty, huh? And I'm just going to go ahead and then there's some music notes on there that I think I am going to sort of use. I'm watching my battery here on my camera. Some other, while this is drying, they're like, for example, this corner die, you could do like that in the corners. Also, there's this musical staff here that could even go in the corners, or a corner. You could make it go upside down if you wanted to. Lots of great things there, and if you watch Olga's videos in her channel, she's a very, very creative person. Makes a good masculine card, I think, in particular, but a happy birthday card, even if they're not a musical person, it could be like you're singing happy birthday to them. So interpretive card. Alright guys, hopefully that inspires you, or just maybe makes you laugh, I don't know. Be your entertainment for the day. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.